Want to see what happens at a major championships? Well, here I am at Munich for the European 2022 Championships. It's going to be great to get behind the scenes to see what really goes on, and I'm going to take you on that journey. Start with the qualifying rounds on the Tuesday morning. There were two pools and Jahisha was in Pool A with the likes of Ivana, Vuleta, nay Spanovic. The German crowd's favourite, Malaika Mihambo, Olympic champion, world champion, European champion no less, was competing in the other pool. In round one, Jahisha hit the board perfectly and went out to 6 meters 38. Her technique was actually pretty good on this jump. Those of you who follow the channel will know that we have issues with the landing caused by the left arm not coming straight over the shoulder at takeoff. Well, that was better and the landing was much straighter. However, 6:38 would not be long enough for her to make the final, 6:75 being the automatic qualification distance. In round two, she came in with much more speed, got a good board and went out to 6 meters 57. There was a lot more speed coming into the takeoff on this jump, and she set it up particularly well. You can see that the speed through the last three steps is continued on into the takeoff and into the flight. Basically, the jump flowed and there was not a lot of tension, and importantly, the strides were kept to ideal lengths coming into the takeoff, which is something that unfortunately didn't happen in the final. In round three, unfortunately, she fouled. She came in a lot quicker, and as you can see, she had to chop her steps to get onto the board, and she was a couple of centimeters over, albeit the actual distance of the jump would have been beyond, I'd say, her personal best of 6:69. Jahisha's jumped 6:63 this year. So it was a little bit of a nervous wait for the competition to finish, albeit I was pretty confident that she would make the final 12. As it turned out, she moved down from 7th to 10th place, as Maria Beck-Romanchuk in the other pool, for example, who'd done two no jumps, went out to 6 meters 88 to become the second longest qualifier. Jahisha and myself was obviously very pleased with the qualification for the final, and to us that's really now going to be a bonus. The final is 2 days later on the Thursday evening, and no doubt the stadium is going to be packed as Mihambo will be jumping and the Germans will be supporting their athletes. Okay, it's the day of the final and I'm just getting ready to head off to the track, and fingers crossed that Jahisha jumps well. The final had to be rain delayed, which didn't help the athletes. It took about 45 minutes for the stadium to be cleared before it was safe to go back into the stadium due to thunder and lightning. The run-ups were dried as much as possible, and luckily it didn't rain too hard during the actual competition. Jahisha was actually last to jump in the final of 12 athletes after Mihambo. She marked her run-up out, and I was hoping that she'd be able to continue the form that she showed in the qualifying round. Jahisha actually looked better during the warm-up than in the qualifying round a couple of days earlier. She came in with great speed in round one. Unfortunately, she had to chop slightly, and this sent her up into the air rather than out and forwards. In this slow motion, you'll see that she begins to cut her strides about 3 to 4 steps from the board. This is going to slow her velocity and, as I indicated, result in more of a block on the board and less forward momentum. Round two, after having told her to try to swing forwards off of the board, she came in harder again, and unfortunately that pushed her into the takeoff into a very similar position as into round one, and again she blocked and went up more than out on the takeoff. You can see a real shortening of the stride there, and there's a difference between the qualifying round and the final in terms of the drive from the board, which is going to reduce jump distance. I didn't film the third round jump as I really wanted to concentrate. Unfortunately, she came in even faster and had to adjust to hit the board, but she did jump further into the 650 region, which would have qualified her for the top 8. In the end, she came 10th, and we were a little bit disappointed. In hindsight, 10th in Europe is no bad achievement. It was Jahisha's first outdoor major championships, and really, she acquitted herself well. It's valuable experience for both myself and for her for future competition opportunities at that level. Now, I do want to thank all of you who've contributed to me getting here. I posted through my social media about the reality of being a coach, and it obviously resonated with quite a lot of you, as I received quite a few contributions from all over the world to help me get here. So thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this insight into the European Championships from Munich. It was a really great trip, a great experience for myself and for Jahisha. As usual, thanks for watching, and if you've got any particular comments, questions on the subject matter of this video, or indeed any of my others, then do leave a comment in the section below or through my other social media. And as usual, good luck with any competitions that you've got coming up and with your training. And do please subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification icon so that you'll be notified as to when I upload new content. And do please give this video a thumbs up, and do consider becoming a channel member. For example, at Coach Athlete members level, I upload an exclusive video every month where we deep dive into the subject matter which is going to improve you as an athlete or a coach. And as a channel supporter, you do just that. For just $1.99 a month, you help me produce the content that's hopefully helping you. So head over to the channel's homepage, click on the join button, and do look at the offers that I've got available.